What is up, YouTube? I'm back with another free pick video for you guys. We got some picks in the MLB. Stay tuned. Welcome to the channel, guys. My name is Austin. This is the Sports Stage, and we're doing another free pick video. Like I said, we're doing them in the MLB, and these are going to be done on Sleeper again. As you all know, if you watch my videos, Sleeper is my favorite app right now. Sleeper, CHALKBOARD, Dabble, Prizepicks, Underdog, Rebet. Those are the ones that we use mostly on this channel, just so you guys know ahead of time. Sleeper's my favorite right now, though. Real quick, before I get into everything, if you don't have the Sleeper app, I'm going to leave a promo code right here at the bottom. Code worldwide, that gets you up to $100 matched on your first deposit. Don't miss out on free money if you're trying to get in on Sleeper and you're new to Sleeper. Don't sign up without getting that free money from them. Even if you're doing a $10 deposit, they'll match it and give you $10 free. Get what you can out of them because it's free money, and we like free money, right? Who doesn't like free money? Anyways, moving on, guys. Oh, real quick, one more thing. There's a link in the description for Sleeper. You can get right to the app. You don't have to go searching on the App Store. Recap of last night. Like I said, we cashed the free pick last night. We had Corbin to get at least 3 Ks, and he did. Not much to say there. The line was at 3.5. The good line, according to AI, was at 3.5 Ks. It said take the over. Analytics said take the over. I looked at his stat sheet and his recent games and his chart. I didn't like that over on 3.5. It was just a little too risky for me. So I decided to go with the alt line because Sleeper gives us alt lines now as of last month. And I bumped it down to at least 3 Ks. So 3 is not a push. 3 is a win. That's one thing I like about Sleeper too, is when you do the alt lines, a lot of the times it's at least X amount of whatever. And this one was at least 3 Ks. He got 3 Ks. We freaking skated by on that one. He barely covered for us. Then Joe Ryan went under 2.5 earned runs. He didn't give up a single earned run. Easy win right there. Moving on to the picks, guys. I'm going to get right to it. Like I said, we're doing this on Sleeper. Before I get started and before I actually tell you guys the picks, there's 3 ways to make sure that you don't miss my free picks. Okay, number 1, like this video, subscribe to this channel, hit that little bell so you get those notifications. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You'll get notifications every time I post a video. They're just like this. You'll get my free picks and a full breakdown in the video. Most of the time I post them the night before. Like right now it is May 21st. These picks are for May 22nd, tomorrow on Wednesday. Second way to get my free picks, head to my Instagram or my TikTok, whichever platform you like better, whichever one you use. Both links are in the description down here. Follow me on there. I put out free pick videos in short form on there almost every day. Sometimes I don't get to a full short form video, but I at least put the free picks out in a post or on my story, or a little short reel or short TikTok video where it's a picture with some music or something. I always put them on there. Sometimes it's not a full short form video though. Third way to get my free picks, click the link down here. It says free and VIP picks. In that link, you don't have to pay a dime. If you want the VIPs, great. We're cashing on the VIPs all the time. I take pride in my picks that I put out to you guys, because really at the end of the day, if you guys don't win, I don't win. I like to win my bets, so I'm only going to try to give you the winning bets, right? That's one thing I take pride in. I'm not going to just throw together some random picks. I put in the research, I use the algorithms, I use analytics, and make sure that we're all winning. Right there, if you want VIPs, great. If you don't, click on that link and you can sign up for my free subscription. It doesn't cost you a dime, but the benefit to that is you get every single pick that I put out, and you get it in a text message form. It goes straight to your phone, just like a normal text. There's a link in that text. Click that link. It pops up the free pick for you, and you can see it right there. Play it if you want. Don't play it if you don't. I know not everybody's going to like every single pick that I put out every single day. That's just the way it goes. You win some, you lose some. We're going hot streaks. We'll go on cold streaks. Lately, we've been on a hot streak since last Tuesday. Pulled up the chart a little bit ago. We are up 1,200 and I think 64 bucks is what it said. It might be at 1,246. I might be a little dyslexic, but anyways, we're up 1,200 bucks on $100 plays. Do your math from there. If you bet 10 bucks, you're up 200 bucks. right? Did I do that math right? No, you're up $120 if you bet $10. So, excuse me, guys, I got allergies. I'm going to clear my throat a couple times throughout the video. Anyways, those are the 3 ways to get my free picks. Now, into the actual picks. I'm sorry that was long-winded, but we're going in the MLB. First off, we're going with the Padres. Right here, we're going to take Jake Cronenworth, and we're going on his home run line. We're going to hit the under on Cronenworth's home run line. So if you pull up his chart for his last few games here, these are his last 4. He had 3 zeros, and he did hit a home run right here on May 19th. I do have a chart that's better for you guys to look at, easier to see. This is his season so far. He's been under it 39 games. Obviously, he's not going to be over it every single game. Home runs don't come like that unless it's Griffey or McGuire back in the 90s, back in the Royd era. Over it 8 out of 47 times. So he's got 8 home runs on this year, on the season. He does not have a multiple home run game yet this year. So Cronenworth, it hasn't been crushing bombs. He never really has been a guy that just crushes left and right. But he's always clutch, man. I like Cronenworth. If you guys don't know, I do like the Padres. I got the KG jersey back here. I got a Fernando Tatis one that I just got. I'm about to hang that up probably on the wall over here. You might not see it in the camera angle. Anyways, the odds on this right here are minus 650. Obviously, very good odds. But the thing I want to point out most about this pick and why I'm taking this pick, here's Nick Martinez right here. He's on the bump tomorrow for the Reds. If you look at his games, 10 games, he's given up 2 home runs. Faced 164 batters, and he's given up 2 home runs. That's incredible when we're looking at this bet line because Cronenworth isn't hitting that many home runs, and Martinez is sure as shit not giving up a lot of home runs. So I like that pick. Let's lock that one in and move on to the next here. Next, we're going with Wilyer Abreu. And we're going to, I think Boston's a late game. No, they're the afternoon game, 4:50. So Abreu, and one thing I like about Sleeper as well, Sleeper and Chalkboard, they have the strikeout lines. Underdog does too. It's not always on all of these apps. Like Dabble, I don't think they usually have a strikeout line. Strikeout lines have been hot lately. So, whoops, I closed that Sleeper. So we're going with Abreu. His line right now is at 1.5. We're taking this less than on the under. Right now, 75% of the community is taking the under here. So get this in as soon as you can, so they don't adjust that line down to half a strikeout. Because if they do that, it's not as good of a line, not as good of odds, not as good of likely percentage to hit. But right here, you can see he went 1K here, and then 3 straight zeros. He did have the 2 strikeout game here, but I did pull up his full game log because that's one thing I don't like about. See, this right here is actually, it's a website called LineMate. I use this website to show these charts and dive deep into the stats. It kind of shows you lines and such, so it's easy for you guys to see. They don't have strikeouts on LineMate for some reason, batter strikeouts. They do have pitcher strikeouts, but here's his season game log. His last 10 right here on May 10th. That's the 10th game here. He's only been over 1 strikeout 1 time, and it was right here. So if he is striking out, it's usually only once in a game. There's a lot of zeros in here. He did have this 3-way down here at the very beginning of the month, but there's not a lot of games this season where he's having multiple strikeouts, especially recently. Baseball is a confidence game. It's a trendy game. You're hot or you're not. You can have hot streaks. You can have cold streaks, just like betting, right? Just kind of the way it goes. But baseball is super confidence driven. Right now, he's not striking out a lot. So that's one thing that makes me more confident in this pick. So we're going to take him on 1.5 strikeouts, and we're taking the under on this one. Moving on, guys. Now we're going with the KC game. Let me find that real quick. KC versus Detroit. We're sticking with the strikeout lines, and we're going with Bobby Witt. And if you look at his chart right here, I'm sure you guys can already guess what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with under 1.5 strikeouts. Again, LineMate doesn't have the strikeout lines, so we're going to go over here and take a look at his full season game log. Same thing, guys. In his last 10 games, only 1 time he's gone over 1 strikeout. He did have it down here on May 11th. Actually, that might be in his last 10. 1, 2, 3. Jesus, I can't even count right now, and I'm not even on the right line. Come on, my eyes are bad right now, guys. I'm sorry. It's late. I was looking at stolen bases the second time. Sorry. Strikeouts right here. So one time he's gone over it. Over one strikeout over our line that we need him to go under. And then down here at the beginning of the month, same thing, kind of like Abreu. Early in the month, he did go over it once. Did go over it somewhat recently, but there's a lot of ones and a lot of zeros here. Like I said, baseball's streaky, baseball's confidence driven, and you look at his last 5. This is his last 4, but his last 5 are down here. 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. He's been going under this line consistently. I like that. I like to see trends like that. So we're going to hit that under 1.5. We're going to stick that one in there. Now you're going to see here, normally I do 2-man power plays that try to double our money. Turn $100 into and make it $200, and we get our $100 back, leaving us with $300 total. These picks, the odds are so good in favor to win that I actually had to put 3 picks in to get us to that $200 mark. I usually don't like to play plays unless they're at that $200 mark, or if I'm doing like some of my VIP picks I put out, I'll do 5-man power play or 5-man slips, and I'll flex them. It depends on what app you're using, what it's called. Prizepicks is obviously flex. Everybody knows that. Sleepers got their combo picks. Chalkboard's got their shield plays. Depends on what app you're doing. It's all the same thing. It's an insured pick. If I'm doing an insured pick, I'm okay with taking less than doubling our money. But if we hit all 4 or all 5 of those, usually it's more than double our money. So there are instances where I vary in that sense. But to get to that $200 mark, I had to add a 3rd pick, and that's only because these picks are so likely to hit. They have smaller payouts. You can see here 1.2, 1.4, 1.08. So these picks are very likely to hit. When we hit all 3 of them tomorrow, we're going to double our money, turn that into $200 on a $100 play. You do your math from there. I don't know what your unit is, but be wise with your units, guys. I always talk about bankroll management. Don't go spending all your money. Only play what you're willing to lose. My rule of thumb is if I'm willing to throw $100 in the trash, divide that by 100. That's your unit. If you're willing to throw $1,000 in the trash, divide that by 100. That's your unit. I use $100 on these videos to show you easy numbers. $100 turns into $200. But anyways, guys, that's our slip. Like I said earlier, please like this video. Please subscribe. I'm from the bottom of my heart. I truly appreciate every single one of you guys that subscribes to this channel, that supports me. I'm out here making these videos for you guys, and for me too, because I like to win. But I'm doing this for you guys because we are putting out winning picks. So if I'm putting out winning picks and I'm putting in winning picks myself, why not share them with everybody else? Why not help other people out? That's what I'm about, guys. This is a squad. This is a family. Join the Sports Stage family. Subscribe to this video. Share it with your friends, please. If they like sports betting, if they like my stuff, cool. They can subscribe too. If you don't like my stuff, it is what it is. Not everybody's going to like every pick that I put out or like my style of how I do things. That's just the way it is. But if you do, subscribe to this channel. Let's win together. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.